everybody, it's Ganzo the Gamer. It's Friday afternoon, which normally means it's Magic the Gathering time with Dr. Venture, but this is a special Friday. Venture has other engagements, so it's just me, and we're going to play Gods Unchained, the new TCG, which is now being directed by MTG Arena's former game director, Chris Clay. Wow, I can't get that out very well today. So yeah, it's a card game that is probably a lot more like Hearthstone than Magic, but it does have some Magic elements in it. It's free to play. The other interesting and notable fact is that the cards are going to be stored on the blockchain, which has many cool things, including the fact that transactions can be processed independently of the card game company. So trading can kind of be done, by people on their own. They can create websites and stuff, as well as it has detailed histories. So tournament decks or streamer decks, anything like that, will actually keep a note or track of who owned them, which may or may not increase value. I mean, there's a lot of crafting of the game is going in to try and create value for things. They have a Genesis set of cards, which you can get at the moment by buying only with Ethereum, which they're saying they're only going to sell $15 million worth of cards, and then they'll be limited after. They're trying to create that reserve list situation that Magic the Gathering has, but who knows? Will it work? Won't it work? It's way too early to tell. But no matter what, the game is fun. So I gotta check my own audio here. And yeah, I think with that, I'm sure I've forgotten a million things. That's just the brief synopsis. My chat window situation is a little weird with this game, so if I miss chat, apologize. Hopefully I won't. I figured that would happen if I did this. Bear with me a second, guys. New game, new setup. Gonna take me half a second. I'm gonna make this bigger. So it has a launcher, and then the launcher launches another game, which is really weird. And if anyone knows anything about streaming, it makes things a lot more awkward because I have two windows I need to capture. And so I think the easiest way to do that is let's just jump in. I think if you've ever played Hearthstone before, you'll notice there is a lot of similarities. You don't have a hero. What you have is a god, because it's God Unchained. You do have a power, but unlike Arena, as it's presenting now, I get to choose which of the powers that I want and how much mana they cost. Excuse me. So I'm going to go for the one that gets me do direct damage, because I was playing earlier today and that was devastating. It wasn't me who had it, obviously. And like Hearthstone, you choose the card you want to put back, so it's not like mulliganing in Arena. Best of luck. Which 7 cost is what I would put back. The mana situation is also a lot closer to Hearthstone, but has its own nuances to it. So the max mana you can get is 9. And if you look down in the corner here, the thing I'm pointing at, hopefully you can see. So each one of these represents your mana, and you get one each turn. So the first 5 turns, you get 1 mana. Once you move up to the next row, those dots basically are turn holdout. So you will be at 6 mana for 2 turns, 7 mana for 2 turns, 8 mana for 3 turns. Oh, sorry, that's to move up to the next one. So that'd be 6 mana for 3 turns. And then you'll be at 7 mana, and then you'll have 8 mana for 4 turns before you actually get to 9. So the ramp slows down near the end. And it's something to be aware of when you're constructing. I'm chatting away and not doing this. So Roar is like Battle Cry, which is Hearthstone. Wow, I'm mixing up my TCGs. Basically an effect that happens when it enters the battlefield. That allows me to pass over. Let's see other notable things. We've got your deck, which is 30 cards. Again, similar to both Magic and Hearthstone. What they have is the Void, which is the graveyard, which is something that you don't actually have in Hearthstone. So there's another element that's unique. I'm going to be comparing this game to Hearthstone a lot. I mean, it does have Magic the Gathering elements to it. I'm playing an AI, and I'm going to get my butt kicked. So that is kind of like the crystal card, or whatever it was in Hearthstone you get, where you get to add 1 mana. I don't know why I'm just doing things to do things, it seems like. Sure, this was my plan all along, was to kill that. I'm too busy explaining to all of you guys at home exactly what's the nuances of the game are. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mechanics that are in Hearthstone are in here, or slash Magic, I should say. Again, the closer comparison will always be Hearthstone. As far as gameplay, I think the collectability is trying to definitely go for a Magic the Gathering type feel. But with that being said, I've been having fun. I've made it to level 17. You unlock levels by playing and winning, but just playing. And each level you get to so far, I've gotten 1 pack of core cards, which I believe are untradeable cards. That there's your core collection for the. So there is a way to earn cards, but there's also a way to buy cards. So what this has here, this is Frontline. Frontline is like Taunt. So I basically, I haven't covered that. So that prevents me from attacking anything except for creatures with Frontline. Which, again, comparing to Hearthstone, I'm going to say Hearthstone 100 times in this stream. You can go straight to the face. You're choosing individually for each creature what creature or god you're attacking. But if there's Frontline in the way, you have to attack the front line before you're allowed to go past it. Now there's a sneaking ability, I forget what the mechanic name is, that allows you to ignore front line, but you have to attack with another creature first, which is an interesting way of handling. And besides, the more I explain, the longer I can avoid my decision here. Alright, that's not a bad one. The 0-8, so that's just a big blocker. And if I go with my large bag of tricks, go back up to 2, and I can play a second one. Taking some damage, so you can heal your god. Oh, another notable fact, too. There's going to be a lot of this, because, I don't have a script or anything prepared, is that you do not heal automatically at the end of your turn, like you would in Magic, but exactly how you would expect it to go in Hearthstone. So your creatures will have permanent damage. Also, each god kind of has their own thing. The god I'm playing at the moment is kind of more the Magic god, kind of your blue type thing in Magic. I've actually never played her or him before. I'm not sure. Them before. So this is the first time I've been enjoying kind of the more aggressive one. I've been playing sealed and playing aggressively. If you've seen me play Magic, you know I like aggro. So, again, why am I doing things? I'm just doing things to do things, apparently. I think I'll go for the heal. You can't overheal. That's another thing. 30 is your max health. You will not go over 30. I have not seen it happen. So I can use my hero ability to make that guy disappear. And I'm going to have to attack that because I can't do anything. Pass it back to opponent. Which is playing very well. I'm wondering if there's a difficulty curve on the AIs, because when I first played the AIs, I just steamrolled them. I'm like, wasn't a challenge. But then when I got into sealeds, that was more of a challenge. Which they have sealed. Sealeds are free, but they're phantom, so you don't get to keep the cards. But free. How can you complain with that? And if you win, that goes towards your level, which does go towards getting you cards. But that happens with anything. Oh, other 2 things to note. I forgot to say. 1, we're not sponsored in any way, but there is a link in the description below where you can get the game using my personal beta key, which goes towards a raffle they're doing. So there is an incentive and a kickback. I've also included a link for Coinbase, which is one of the main backers of this game, which is a way to buy cryptocurrency if you want to buy cards in the game, like Ethereum. Again, it's another affiliate link. So there is some kickbacks that will go to Podsixclub. And yeah, so that's another one there. Just let you know. Not sponsored by anyone, but do have affiliate link. If you don't want to use them, you can just go to GodUnchained.com and get the game. There's no requirement to use any of the affiliate links. But appreciate it if you do. Again, if I just talk, it allows me to avoid making game decisions. Just like I do in life. I just talk to people who avoid life decisions. This is an uphill battle. think I'm gonna use my... I don't like this at all. I gotta basically... I have to sack both my creatures, because if I can't get past that front line, that's no good. Ah, shoot. I should have been reading this.
That's enough for now.
Alright. Luckily it has no attack. Aye. Yay. This AI is way smarter than I remember.
The possibilities are endless.
Oh. I like that. Okay, so this is like Scry. I see. I'm still learning mechanics here. There's a whole bunch of them. They're usually based on mechanics that you would find in normal TCGs or kind of spins on them, which does make it easy to play, but kind of puts you more in the just a Hearthstone clone. I mean, other negatives too that I found is it does feel like they focus a lot on the value of cards and trying to create something. I mean, I guess it is because it's on the blockchain, it's crypto based. So, I mean, there is investment opportunities. Not necessarily a good one. Not giving investment advice. Other than the only investment advice I could ever give you is never invest money that you're not willing to use. I'm gonna get my butt kicked by this AI. I want to blame it on talking to all you guys, but it's not. It's all me.
This looks promising.
I just roll out with... I think I'm gonna roll out with all my twos. So protection is it's not like protection in Magic. It's more like, oh, I forgot the name, the shields in Hearthstone. Well, that's what else is. So basically it allows you to take much damage is presented at you without any consequences. So in that case, you know, if I had a creature that's a 1/1 but has protection and I block a 6/6, neither will actually take damage, but the shield will pop. Pass over to them because nothing else I can do. I mean, the other stuff here. Okay, so it is matching my level, which is interesting. So it does appear that the AI's ramp. Good, I'm getting my butt kicked.
The possibilities are endless.
It also gives you the tooltips where see, look, one card at the top of your deck. Okay, so yeah, 4C is the one that's... Alright, let's go with this. Damage, sure.
That's enough for now.
So at least that brings them on a bit. I need to clear these creatures. They keep putting front lines out. And frontline means I can't, you know, push in at all. If you notice, they're really good job of kicking me in the face. Okay, I can do this. This is one. Let's just do a complete wipe.
Patience is a virtue.
I guess it's not a complete wipe. The one was able to take it. Still learning. I mean, I've enjoyed this game enough that I have made it to level 17, which has been a couple days of play. I mean, I found out about this game last Thursday. We talked about it last Friday on last Friday's stream when we were doing Oathbreaker, which I believe, also if anybody's wondering, should be back next Friday doing Oathbreaker. It'll definitely be later than this stream. Back Friday streams will probably be later in general. We will still be doing our Sunday streams with the event now on Sunday. So if you want Magic, that's when we'll be back for Magic. And we also do a Divinity stream. I believe we're actually moving over to our gaming channel. We do that on Saturday mornings. Also involves extra guests beyond Podsixclub. That creature. Ugh.
Focus.
Alright, so let's do that. Bring that out, this 5/5. Hopefully it stays alive. My next turn, I can then turn it. Wow. These AIs, man. Alright. Still go for it. Let's turn this thing into a rat.
That would be unwise.
Alright, I have to do the frontline thing. That's fun. Does that. That doesn't take any damage. Man, they got everything that grows here. I'm gonna do this for C1 because that does actually spell boost. I haven't seen that mechanic yet. Oh, I can play it, so why not?
My turn.
Backline. They can only be attacked when there are no other friendly creatures. Interesting. Right, so let's use our special ability, make that disappear. I think I'm going to draw 3 cards. I've not seen an upper hand limit yet, personally. I don't know if there is one. Just going to bank on letting that 2/2 live. Oh! So they're diminishing my attack with their special ability. So we just that's a front line again, which is protection the face, but I'm going to turn it into a rat. Them dirty rats. Protection or removal? I go for removal here. Get rid of the rat. Dirty rats. 6 card max on the board. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Also, hello, Rent the Reaper. I believe I hit that, but I don't think there's a hand limit. At least if there is, I haven't hit it yet. That seems like a waste. I don't want to do 5. Oh, 10 cards max. Okay, I've just been good at playing them all. Ah. Alright, let's play the card I'm actually trying to play. The one that grows. I might actually not lose this. I don't have any front line. I really want to try and grow as much as I can. Should be able. There's another spell. Can you play Fortnite? I don't have Fortnite installed. We used to play Fortnite on the channel, but Probably not going to happen. A legendary fame. I like the name, though. Ah, it's going good, Tyler. How's it going with you? So close to... Oh, right, and I can finish him off with that. There we go. There's the win. Minecraft. Maybe on another day. Today we are doing... I'm doing... Still traveling, nice. I'm doing Gods Unchained. Normally there's usually two of us. Dr. Venture Sr. is busy this evening, so... Stuck all on my own. What I'm going to do is sealed. And... Sure, let's go with the healing one. Where are you now, Tyler? Oh man, I've got the smallest window for this. Oh, now it goes huge. Crap. Indiana at the moment, you think. I take it you're driving. Alright. I have to work with a really small view on my screen. It's full screen for you guys. I gotta kind of push my face in here. So, I'm actually not sure how many cards I get when you do a seal. I think it's 60? But it's similar to doing sealed in Magic. You just gotta build a deck. Which is basically what I've been playing in this game. Oh, you've stopped for a minute now, but yeah. Nice. Oh, change fall classes to online only so you can stay on the road. That's pretty cool. Have you done online classes before? I always personally actually didn't enjoy online classes. Summer classes were online. I've had a few university level classes online, and I found them easier to ignore. There also were never anything interesting, though. I'm still most definitely learning in this game what the best decks building techniques are. Here in university, so it's not that bad at all. Yeah. What are you studying? Don't mind me asking. Oh, English. Nice. $21. Man. Finding I've been doing mostly aggro when I play this lately. Are you in your first year of university, or are you a couple years in? Communication classes, computer literacy class. Second year now, nice. English, nice. I'm gonna assume that computer literacy class was boring. I remember the one I had to do. Like, can you open a window? Can you create a file? Actually just challenged it. Oh, there's a class you're taking in the fall. I see. It's probably, I'm gonna guess like that. I felt extra insulted by my computer literacy class because I was taking, software development. Computer systems, what it was actually called. Sure, there we go. There's a deck. Good deck? Probably not. But this will let me play some real people. And I gotta wait in the queue. That's the one downside. And there's definitely been more people jumping on this game. When I started playing a week ago, queue times were several minutes. Now they're usually about a minute. That's a positive. Ooh. Nice. A little bit mean is fine, though, for Commander deck. It's when you just go all out crazy that you might be stepping the line. Hey, how's it going, Venture? Yeah, I wish you were here, too. Omen and Eldrazi. It depends who you ask, I think, on that one, Venture. Whether or not it's supposed to be casual. To be fun, though, it should be casual. Oh, nice. You're on your last break. Sweet. Yeah, but it depends on who. It's a good point. If everybody else has decided that it's not a casual format and it's time to fight, and you brought the jankiest casual deck ever, you're not going to have fun. I was saying that the queues have gotten better recently, and I'm stuck in a long queue. Soon, hopefully it'll pop up. So I take it you get stuck in commander playgroups where there is a lot of power struggle going on. Wow, this is one of the longer queues I've waited in. Fair enough, fair enough. Gods Unchained is a clone, you say? I don't know. Is it or isn't it? It's definitely a lot closer to Hearthstone than it is to Magic. I mean, I can draw one-on-one comparisons to a lot of the mechanics. Whereas it's a bit more of a stretch. I mean, other than there's the Void. So that's more magic-y to have a graveyard. Your opinion is, yeah, God Unchained is a clone, but more balanced. To be fair, I haven't played Hearthstone in a while. I was actually struggling trying to remember what the actual mechanics in Hearthstone were called. I've heard that it's not the best at the moment. It's a very enjoyable game. I love sealeds too. I have done so many sealeds. I've actually haven't tried constructed yet. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see you sneak in there, Runation. See how it's going. There's so many people chatting. Yeah, I just had to go for something semi-clickbaity. I didn't see that Mitko got Chaos Draft now, no. I'm intrigued, though. Played so little Hearthstone, you wouldn't know. I mean, I haven't played that much Hearthstone either. Man, this is ridiculous. I'm very intrigued by Chaos Draft. We may have to try and get one of those in at some point. That'd be a fun stream. Man, this is really charm card, nice. Maybe you play Mitko, yeah. Oh, assuming that the Mitko client actually runs for you, Venture. One would hope. One would hope. Oh, you find it more interesting to watch Hearthstone than Arena. That's interesting. It's definitely faster paced. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Hearthstone. This is ridiculous. I've spent more time in queue than I did drafting my deck. I'm gonna fire up another single player one. Let's try the more aggro. No, wait, not concede. Honestly, this is the longest since playing that I ever sat in. Oh, not. Sure, let's do that. Let's go to Red Constructed with a pre-built deck. What could go wrong? Yeah, viewability makes a big difference. Well, especially for streaming. It's got to be interesting to watch. I mean, think about how much more interesting Magic the Gathering Arena is compared to Paper Magic. A lot. Yeah, that's the point. Well, I mean, worst case, I'll lose spectacularly. Assuming I can get matched with somebody in this. Yeah, I mean, they could take advantage of it being a virtual game, virtual mechanic. That's another thing that this game does too. They do take advantage of being a virtual game, have mechanics that would never work in paper. I've always maintained it would be cool to see an arena is a arena specific set that has cards and mechanics that would never work in paper, that only work in arena. I don't think they'll do it, but yeah, Nexus. That is why they banned it in MTG Arena. Wow, I tried to go into ranked because I would hope that would work faster. This is ridiculous. I've never had so many trouble. So many trouble? Maybe with Englishing. Yeah, it does usually work way quicker. I'm gonna go back against an AI, I guess. We're not sitting in a queue forever. Did not change the deck on me. The UI is a little bit janky at the moment. All right, that's right. It does change your deck, but works for perfect cards. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I go. I do like being able to choose your hero power. So far, this is my favorite one, which is at the end of the turn, it gives +1/+2 to a random creature in your hand. I can play that.
Good luck. Break a leg.
When's our next MTG stream? It will be Sunday.
Ready.
And there will be Adventure there as well.
Let them squirm for a while.
Oh, right. Let's. Still learning it. Blitz is close to haste, but not really. You can attack, but creatures only. Standard Shakeup. Is that what? That's right. It is what's coming up this week, isn't it? Standard Shakeup. The one where the shakeup is they've banned like 20 good cards. Yes, you can go straight to the face in this, unless they have Frontline, which is basically the Hearthstone equivalent of Taunt. I'm gonna put up the big blocker. On to my next turn.
Let's not be hasty. My turn.
You've got Magic Fest Birmingham going on. Nice. So is that this weekend? Assuming so, and I'm assuming you're going. Sure. Oh, you gotta go. Sorry, Tyler. There's so many chat things going on all at once here, and I'm trying to actually not completely suck at the game. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
That's enough for now.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that me and Venture found was a lot of fun to do at Magic Fest was just jam games in Turbo Town. You get prize tickets and packs. Oh yeah, there's also playing the main event and stuff too. I kind of forgot to do that. Having never played in a main event.
It's that time again.
Unfortunately for us in Vancouver, they do the Magic Fest every 2 years. We had one this year, which means we have to wait another 2 years for them to come back. Random creature. I don't like random. Oh, so you want to do that? Just switch up random decks all weekend? Yeah, just do that in Turbo Town. It's a great way to have fun, and you actually do get prize tickets. $1 million question. Do I feel lucky? Nope, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Did I misread that? Oh, it's in my hand. Yes, I'm not lucky because I didn't read the cards. Fine. So yeah, that's this frontline guy is the guys that are stopping me from attacking to the face. I feel like this AI is stupider than the last one I played. Hey, thanks for stopping by quickly. I'd say enjoy the rest of work, or at least endure the rest of work, and have fun with the family this evening. Alright. Now it's time to gamble. Oh, it's not gamble, I get to choose. I'm just gonna say everything's a gamble from now on. Time to gamble. Sure, why not? Break my mana crystal here. Put up another blocker. I'm hoping I can actually get into a sealed after this. Hey, how's it going, Slapper Man? You just missed Venture in chat, who's at work today. You want to? There's also the key is for everyone. I also have my personal key is in the description below on YouTube, or you can get one from Rent the Reaper. So it's a fun game to play, and it's free to play, so you don't have anything to lose. The only weird thing being the only way to buy cards at the moment is to use Ethereum.
No rest for the wicked.
It also looks like discount Hearthstone. You're not necessarily wrong. It is very much a Hearthstone clone. However, it does have Chris Clay, who used to work on Magic the Gathering Arena, involved. Let me go for the front line here. Come on, let me... Not letting me cast it. That's so weird. Alright, you gotta... Apparently click on your side. God damn it!
Let them squirm for a while.
Yeah, they definitely want to replace Hearthstone. I mean, the interesting thing is the fact that there's going to be the whole economy through blockchain. That's what intrigues me. But again, I've always been a fan of kind of crypto-based things and blockchain. I don't know if it'll never die, but it may. Yes, they do have a massive prize pool. It's actually 10% of everything that they take in at the moment goes towards the first tournament. Which they believe they have capped off at selling $15 million worth of cards to go towards the tournament. I have a win here the whole time, and I'm just chatting away. I didn't realize it. I mean, Hearthstone isn't growing at the moment, that's for sure. Alright. Let's try this again. See if I can actually get into a sealed. You can't access Ethereum. How come? Is it banned in your country, or we just have no easy way of buying it? Because I could believe that it's banned in ours. If anyone needs a way to get Ethereum, I do have a Coinbase link, again, in the description on YouTube, which is another place that you can buy cryptocurrency from using credit cards, at least in North America and the UK. It's an affiliate link. I do get a kickback if you use it. Not necessarily the only way to do it. I just threw it in there. I'm not used to this as much self-promotion in this stream. I'm being punished with these long queue times. What is that blue bounce spell that everyone hates in Commander? I don't know. That is very true. Well, yeah. Being a broke student, and yeah, it's probably a bubble coin. Now, if you don't actually keep your stuff in it, it won't be in there. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming to hang out, Rent the Reaper. I think it might be... I think it's censoring the link. Unfortunately. I don't actually know how to change that. I don't see... Nope, just messed up things in chat. Alright, so still waiting here. So apparently, from what I heard somewhere, I don't remember where it was, they are planning on implementing credit card transactions, because most people don't have access to Ethereum. It says Unchained, but they need block. There's a very fair point there, Slap-a-Man. Very fair. Well, the gods are unchained, but your cards aren't. They're chained together. This is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm having such long queue times. I am going to try and restart the client. Hey! There we go, I just picked up in that. Really weird. They have two separate programs. They have the launcher and then they have the actual game. Trying to manage all of them is really weird. Okay. Let's get back in the queue. Did you hear about the new Cookie Mania game? Few times. Well, yes, just not many. That's true. I mean, I would expect them not to be instant. But playing over the last week, I have not had like 2-3 minute queue times at all. I've had like minute queue times. And what's this game? Cooking Mana game? I'm always intrigued by new games. Don't check out enough of them. Hey, it actually worked. Oh. Oh, there we go. From a stream side, this game is really sloppy. Really sloppy. Huh. I feel like this whole blockchain game item thing is about to become a pretty major thing. Sure, let's go for the creature summon. It's definitely an interesting way of handling in-game items.
May the light smile upon you. Good luck.
One thing that makes me semi-nervous about this game's blockchain stuff is it's not actually truly turned on yet. And I don't actually know how it's all going to work. I also haven't looked that hard into it.
With justice is my shield. I
Keep saying things like handsome returns for games investors. Seems like a weird thing to market towards.
That's enough for now.
I've also never heard of these games. They're Cooking Mana? Intrigued. I think about it. It's to secretly mine. Yes, the new game is to secretly mine bitcoins for people who aren't. Very well could be. I would imagine the Switch isn't the best thing to mine crypto on. And it probably wouldn't be Bitcoin. Monero coin or something like that. That's the one that everything mines now. You have to take any advantage of these
Victory.
bond triggers. Or do I have to deal with damage? Oh. Never mind then, I'll play this one. See, really what you're doing, Slav-Man, is you're giving me ideas for what I should be doing with games. Should make one that's barely a game that really just minds me crypto. Can't forget to pass my turnover. Here's another one that hasn't come up. Hidden, which is... Oh, I can't remember the Hearthstone one.
Time to act.
It's basically the Hearthstone mechanic where it's hidden until it first attacks. All right. Can't attack it. Sure, put up blockers. Any news on the game I'm working on? It's coming along slowly but surely, but not a lot. I'm hoping to have a friends and family at the end of the month. Making games is surprisingly hard to do and predict how long things take. It's not story based at the moment. I mean, there was originally a story, but I don't know how much we're sticking to that. Biggest problem is the two of us involved in making it are both software engineers, really designers or storytellers. It may actually be one of the downfalls, kind of, the product in the end. My biggest hope with the project is to get hired by another game company.
Honor guides me.
We may need a writer, yeah. Hopefully I'll have something at the end of the month so you can give it a try and maybe we'll have some ideas. Sweet. That's about our budget for a story, or everything in the game has been free.
There is no rest for justice.
Wait. I just realized what that card is doing. It's gonna allow me to steal their card. Alright. Also, one excuse to write about a tiny girl who steals matchsticks and is also a serial killer. That sounds terrifying. I mean, at the moment, the main character is a robot, so not really a little girl with matchsticks. I'm intrigued, though. That sounds like an interesting story. Legendary. Yay. Sells that. Does she kill the people that she sells matchsticks to? Is that how she picks out her victims?
My turn.
And the chief scribe here. How's it going? She burns down the house of anyone who doesn't buy from her. I see. It's buy the matches and use them yourself or have them used on you. I don't know what the move here is.
Rise and shine.
No point in healing, but a 3/3 isn't bad. This 5-4 is going to be quite annoying. Sure. Well, you can be Lord of all pens, and there is Chief Scribe. You both have your own titles. All I know is it's not me. My writing is terrible. Ooh, I don't like that. One thing this game needs, the Magic needs, is basically the rundown of what's happened. I guess I could check the graveyard. Nice. Not sold. Yeah, I mean, I've semi-sold on the game. It's free to try, but it's no Magic the Gathering, that's for sure. A lot closer to Hearthstone.
Time to act.
I'm most definitely not the best at playing this. I still don't know all the mechanics. I think I gotta go for the front line. Two things that got me intrigued in this game are, one, the blockchain, because I like crypto-based stuff, and the fact that Chris Clay is involved. But it definitely feels like it's on a different production level, Hearthstone. Or as Slap-A-Man called it, a budget Hearthstone. I mean, realistically, this is more of a last-minute thing because Venture wasn't able to be here for the stream. So Scrabble last minute decided to try this. We should be back next Friday with actual Magic. I don't think this is going to become a regular thing. Who knows? Unless everybody loves it. I'm getting my butt kicked.
Honor guides me.
That 4-8 is a real problem. Probably need to be using my hero power a bit more, or my god power, whatever it's called in this game. It does give, oh no. Right, like spawn creatures. Yeah, stuff's coming together. Huh. Draw yourself as a one-eyed robot. That's kind of interesting. Right instead of left. Yeah, our guy's just, it's a generic blue robot.
Time to act.
I really wish I could draw. Or do anything more artistic like that. Spawn one of my creatures. Guy here.
That's enough for now.
Now, I've lost all the energy I had at the beginning of the stream. The other reason it's on the, that is you put it on the wrong friggin' side. That's something I would do. And then just, you know, rock it the whole time. You just gotta tell people it's on purpose. Should be admitting that it's a mistake. Actually, the funny thing with the game is we started off with a story. I believe it was like a robot who escaped his mad scientist creator, who's trying to kill the creator or something like that. I don't remember. But we strayed so far away from anything that was in that initial design document story-wise that it doesn't hold true. We don't even have a mad scientist in the game. Just robots. Lots of robots. Man, I'm getting that. Nine that does. I think I gotta go for it.
Courage in the darkest hour.
If you don't follow the story for the is it philosophy? What's the is it philosophy? Make the game first, then hire a writer. Seems legit. Figure out what you invent after you invent it. Yeah. What you're saying is I should just be slapping a bunch of random things together, then, to invent things? Or just random game mechanics together? I'll create the first MMO platforming and RPG TCG out there. Somehow.
My turn.
Well, at least Frontline will protect me. And finally get that creature out of the way so I can make some inroad. And I can set that creature's attack too. Oh wait, I'm being stupid. That actually worked out alright. So a weird thing in this game with the mana is because you don't get one every turn.
That's enough.
Once you get to the higher levels, if I'd used my crystal early on, I would have completely screwed myself. I thought I had done, but I didn't. I think my friend Prado started with a story. I don't know anything about the development of that. And yes, I did assume that it would have. I've actually heard a lot of, I don't know if it's true with that, but a lot of designers saying that some of the best ways to develop games is just to start with one small concept and just add on to it a little bit. Apparently that's what Super Hot, the fantastic game, started as. Then ballooned into a massive game.
Time to act.
I don't know if this is a detriment to this game, but I feel like I definitely win more when I play MTG than this game. That's how you make anything great. That's true. I think I'm just going all in on the face. Buff my creature. Oof. I did.
My turn.
Gonna go for face. Switch to arena. I may.
Back, foul beast.
Okay. Figured we would try something new. Also, it was a last minute switch to try and find something to do, since Venture wasn't able to make the stream. I definitely know what the hell I'm doing a lot better in an arena. Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I'm going to switch to arena after this. Also wish I could do something on my turn, instead of just sitting here watching my creatures slowly dwindle away. It's 5, right? Wow. That value.
Time to act.
They've just killed themselves. Hey, there we go. I mean, despite me saying I don't know what I'm doing, I managed to get a win in. There we go. Every level you get a core pack. I will... Temple. Open them. I find these pack openings not quite as exciting as Arena either, because I don't necessarily know what the good cards are. One more for the clan. I think those are good cards. They're definitely cards. Alright. I think I should do... I'm going to do one more of this. Unless, if I wait in queue... Okay, I was about... set it all up. If I wait in queue for any more than a couple minutes, I'm going to switch, but that was instant. I guess you guys can't tell, because it takes a second for it to pop the game up. Bam, there we go. Do this one, and then I'm going to switch to Arena for a bit. Just try and knock my dailies out. Assuming this works, I have a feeling it's going to... Yeah. Let me try one more time quickly, then. I knew that quick Q pop was too good to be true. We started off with a cowboy bounty hunter. What? Ah, window popped up in front of it. At night and ended up with a world where the sun and moon are dying and witches are socially acceptable. How do you... How does that happen? Those seem like very different extremes. Again? Alright. I tried. That was some Gods Unchained. I have a feeling we'll probably for sure be doing more of that at some point. I'm going to switch over to Arena for a little bit. I feel like that's at least more entertaining. Of course I gotta reset. Bear with me a moment here as I try and kill things in real time. Or if it's kind of jarring. Ah, come on. OBS is fighting me. Alright, there you go. They have sealed Ravnica, eh? And it's 3 of each? Wow, that's really cool. Too bad I don't have the gems. Alright, so... I think the only thing I have really at my disposal... Oh, right, yes. Sure. Let's play some degenerate Simic Flash. See if I can up my rank a little. Or at least not hurt my rank. Be nice. Okay, let's... Wonder if opponent is playing Boros. At least advertising like they're going to be playing Boros. As well. Forest is not good at the moment. Perfect. Harbors. Temple my foot. You're referring to the temple in Gods Unchained? Wow. Getting things. I should have countered that. I don't know why I didn't. I'm so not on my game today. I had to do a blood test this morning, and they took a lot of blood and left me very woozy. That gives me both the Frilled Mystic and the Endbusher for their turn. Do something nasty, I'm countering it. If they don't, I am putting up some protection. That is definitely a Frilled Mystic. Gosh. I should have seen that one coming. Alright, same deal. You're tired now? Alright, go to sleep. Thanks for coming to hang out. Don't forget to catch us on Sunday. Venture's back. We're doing Arena. Thanks, yeah. I hope the game is good too. I've put a lot of time into it. That's all I know. Oh, I can't let that a Johnny stay. Sure, World Mystic. Apparently I'm just going full control now. I will run it by my business partner, for sure. It would be nice to get a story in there. And yes. I mean, the whole project is about padding out portfolios. That's what I'm doing it for. The one thing they seem to want in the game industry is a shipped product. Rather, again, that's no. Not happy about it. Lightning Strike or something? They're gonna kill the Frilled Mystic, is my guess. There we go. How's that goat? It hasn't been a problem in a couple of years since I was diagnosed with it, so pretty good. Other than I wish I could eat all the things I'm not allowed to eat. I miss beef so much. I love beef. However, the plus side of that is when I finally break down and do have a burger or a steak, it tastes extra delicious. Actually had probably one of the cheapest, crappiest burgers you could buy around here the other day, and I was practically drooling while I was eating it because it was beef. Oh, that's tempted to flash out my ambusher, but I think I gotta take the one. See what their second main is. This worries me. I think they're waiting for me to cast what I'd be doing. Well, maybe not. Let's go with that. This is kind of ballsy. I'm gonna go with an unsummon. They do cast it right away. I will Sinister Sabotage it. Oh, okay. Action. Casting card. Let's just let it resolve. Really want to get rid of this freaking red horde. Oh, at least I can counter that. If this is going to be the back and forth, I'm going to be the one who wins. That is another... Not today, sir. Not today. Sure. I'll take a sailor. There we go. Moving on up. Based on my ranking, clearly I haven't been winning a lot lately. Ooh, and this is working towards my daily. Gotta level up. Make that battle pass worth it. I haven't actually followed up on any Magic news at all. Venture's usually the one who's full of all those wonderful news facts. Spent too much time working and not enough time reading the news. Take that, throw back in Ambusher. If they'll ever actually let me twice. Yeah, right. They announced a bunch of changes to the esports in Arena. I didn't read anything about it, but or well, much about it. I remember seeing that. But while I'm waiting for opponent to decide if they're keeping their hand or not, I will take a look. Hey, I get to choose now. Keep 6. Gone is the Ambusher. So they've added a new league, apparently. I will... Double down on paper, which sounds good. Basically reading the quick things on the future of esports. Ah, I didn't even realize they have the domain magic.gg. That's freaking awesome. World Championship remains the main thing. Tabletop players are vying for the honor of a $1 million prize. Again, so that's the same. But there is a Players Tour, which is paper, with $2.5 million in prizes. So let's flash that in. So they're adding paths to pro by other major game tournaments such as the Star City Tour, yeah, Star City Games ones and Latima Magic Series, which I'm going to guess is out of Brazil or something. Will provide pass as well as the Cheddar Fireball Grand Prix to pro. Last one's kind of interesting. They're saying that Magic will remain a category leader, offering $10 million in prizes and support. That to me sounds more like a earnings call type news headline, not necessarily something for players. Right, so they've also laid out a better path how to actually go from playing Arena into becoming a pro. I love how I've just switched gears midstream into making this more of a Magic stream. It's all over the place today. My opponent is taking their sweet time. Would be that guy. I hate that when people are always like, your go, and I'm still thinking. It's like, like opponent's trying to play with my cat, but my cat's not happy about it. Wow. I feel like I'm playing Gods Unchained again, just waiting in queues. Any second now. What if this is their strategy to win? Have me get so frustrated waiting that I just give up. They underestimate my ability to wait. Or are they just getting that land screwed? They're gone AFK. I'm really wondering what's up with my opponent. Maybe the game crashed out on him? I bet that happened. Not a satisfying win if I just kind of steamroll over them because they just aren't here. Any second now. Guess I'm playing Magic the Waiting now instead of Magic the Cat. They must have disconnected. Puts me into silver tier 1. I wonder if I can make my way to gold. Certainly gonna try. So I'm gonna roll with the Simic Flash deck. Minus some of the better lands, because I didn't have them. Ah, it's a mulligan. I guess I'm gonna keep that. Well, this is tough. I gotta put the ambusher on the bottom because I don't know what I'm facing. I have to assume that I'm gonna be more on the defensive and countering. The mirror. I think I will not regret. But not having my first viable play until turn 4 scares me a little. Oh, alright, we're gonna stop them from doing whatever it is that they're planning on doing. Yeah, definitely. No to Teferi. You always say no to Teferi. Yeah, puts me in a good position. A feeling that the Frilled Mystic is what's coming out this time. I don't really want them to play anything too crazy. Alright, so this sucks. They're leading me. I have no choice. I'm gonna counter it. Just that's what they're. Really? Bounce? Fortify. I don't know why I'm not thinking removal. I'm the only one here without hard removal. I think I need to outweight them too. If they don't do anything, just gonna go into my turn. I haven't actually fought something so control heavy. Kinda don't like it. They've brought the battle to my turn, but World Mystic gets me a body on the field, and hopefully I can start making some inroads on their life total here. Vraska's Contempt. That scares me when ditching. I'm left without the ability to counter anything at the moment, which is kind of scary. Yep.
I won't hide from the world any longer. I'm not ready for this quite yet.
Oof.
Keep up the pace.
Well, I guess I might as well Frilled Mystic. It gives me a chance to counter a non-creature spell, so. Ugh. I have a syncopate. Alright, because I'm on the ball. Syncopate for one, but they can do it. Oof. Yep, this is about as boring as Magic gets. Control on control. I think since everybody has mostly come, said hi and whatnot, I'm going to, after this game, go and do one more in the sealed in Gods Unchained, and I think I will call that a stream, as I have lost all my energy. And the real main event will be this Sunday when we're back again with Venture. I'm sure it's going to take a little while before I get my butt cakes. Haven't seen any creatures also. I think it's going to take them a while.
Hurry!
Again, might as well. Man, that's a hell of a stack. Oof. That's going to be hard to come back from. Haven't seen their win con yet.
I'm not done yet.
I wonder where that is. Definitely effectively shut it. Jazzbot. I'll play this cutthroat, he gets countered instantly. I guess I just burn the counter is probably my best bet. Can only have so many in a deck. I don't know how I turn this around into a win, but opponent can't decide. There we go, absorb. Syncopate. Oh, at least I can prevent them from maybe doing.
No time for a break.
I am really wondering if they have a win con in this, though. Must. Yeah, they must. They're searching. I don't know if anybody happened to catch the last game that me and Venture played last Friday. That was intense. I ended up just digging for cards. Let's see. That's it. This is gonna get countered. Oh. I truly expected them to counter my counter. This type of gameplay is exactly why control on control shouldn't be allowed. It is not exciting. Heck, it's leaving me partially bored, and I'm the one playing it.
Hold that thought.
Bigger, yeah, okay. Where's their win con? Sound like a broken record with this one. Just like I did earlier, just saying Hearthstone. Seemed like every 30 seconds. Attempt.
We need to move quickly.
So badly you want to concede, but also part of me wants to keep going in this. Yep. This is the pinnacle of exciting Magic play. It doesn't matter what I do; they just counter it. I think I got to build up a couple things in hand here. Is my best strategy to maybe get a win out of this. They're not really threatening my life total. All right.
You are removed from time itself.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Kind of forgot about the whole. I'm just going to nope out of this game. Let them have it.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Let's swap it out. Sure. Red aggro. Enold red. I did say that was going to be my last game of Arena, but playing one more. That was so unsatisfyingly slow. Gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more Arena. Do one or two more Gods Unchained. See how we're doing. just realized I don't actually have the fancy art on all my cards in this one. I should. Let's see what they do. Ooh, Parhelian's chilling in there in the background. Down. Come on, land. That never works. Right, come on, $1 million. Shock to the face. What else do they have? They're gonna do with the critics. Solid, solid. Firebrand. I'm hoping for a Firebrand or something as my top lightning strike. I'll go for it. Not ideal. 2 damage, light up the stages. Well, hopefully that gets me another land. 2. Oh, I can land Frenzy on the next turn. War boss. War boss. I do not approve. That land, go with the Frenzy. Ah, land on top. Not the best, but not the worst. I really hope I pull a Chain Whirler in my next turn. Because, oif. I'm on a roll with getting what I asked for. Oh, but then it's followed up with a Frenzy I can't use. Ah, I was about to say Wizard's Lightning or Lightning Strike. I knew it was coming. A land followed by Ushok. Good for that. Give me some protection to live another round. Pains me, but I gotta get rid of one of those. Again, pains me, but I better board wipe them in order to be safe. That was a fantastic freaking win on their part. Ah, good times. Alright, I am going to attempt back to what the title of the stream is. Cap her off with some more Gods Unchained. Do have a sealed deck that I was playing, managed to get a win with. Let's see if I can get one more before the stream is done. Or I have a long queue time, which has happened. And again, if anybody's interested in playing, there is a link below, which is one that is an affiliate link, which goes towards getting raffle stuff and a small kickback if you buy any pack. Don't have to use it. You can just go to the website, godunchained.com, and download the game if you wish to. I'm still on semi on the fence. I do like the game. It's not the same as that. But them hiring Chris Clay, the Magic Magic Arena former game director is what got me in trouble. And blockchain. Long queue times. What we got? Let's see the other stuff. So it seems like they have collectibles that will be coming too. They've got boards, emotes, trinkets. They're definitely thinking a lot about monetization, which may store doesn't come up here. Not necessarily a good thing. And then yeah, this is the raffle that I'm talking about. Oh, and somebody else has signed up. Very much appreciated. And this is going to take its sweet. Alright, I'm gonna try quickly restarting all one. No idea what that's gonna. Okay, of course. Bringing up Stream Elements, which is the new thing we started using. Alright, there we go. They really need to do something about the launcher setup for this game for streamers. That's one of my major complaints at the moment. Other than the queue time issue, which seems to be resolved by restarting, so. Sure, let's go with that one. I haven't done that vision. I actually don't know if you win any prizes if you happen to get all the wins out of a sealed event. Oh wow, this feels like magic. Bidding for opponents. Oh. Oops. Game was skewed too. Okay, turn 4 is a little ways away. Wow, this is almost identical to that arena game I was just playing. Opponent, maybe we'll make some moves. Maybe I'll get a free win.
Good luck.
Maybe there's just really bad connection. Actually, I wonder if that's what it is. It might just be really terrible connection.
Hmm.
It might be new. I kind of forgot about needing to flip the switch here in the beginning.
Justice is my shield. I cannot lose. That's enough for now.
Should play constructed. It seems timed out. May have, yeah. I don't really have a constructed deck put together yet. I could use some in the pre-con, so Must be right though. It must have timed out or something. Oh, I'll do the concede. Let's have them. Let's have them have the win. Man, I can't English. Let's try it. Let's bring in the precon into ranked. Flounder in that. I suppose I could go for the less intimidating non-ranked, but why not? %95 play constructed. That's kind of what I figured. It's just nice to start with sealed as a way to kind of get into building decks and learning the mechanics.
Best of luck.
I've only been playing the game for a couple of days, so I'm still learning. Coming from Magic the Gathering.
Get ready. Let's not be hasty. My turn.
Not the only one from MTG. Yeah. I have a feeling that them having Chris Clay has kind of poached some players. The thing is, this game is more like Hearthstone than Magic in the long run, which I also played.
It's that time again.
I like that move. Keep that board control.
Given my orders.
Gotta remember about that God power.
Get ready.
Definitely had forgotten about it. Sure. Hero power. Thank you. For every nice move, I gotta have, you know, several bad moves, but it's growing things.
It's that time again.
I like that card. Guess they swing in with a 1-3.
My turn.
Let's go for the twin strike, I guess. That's a nice move on their part. Go for the front line. Completely roll out.
Let them squirm for a while.
Last wave magic GP is strong. That is true.
Get ready.
What happened?
Nothing like the sweet scent of rotting flesh.
I'm feeling I'm gonna get my butt kicked in this. Haha.
To arms.
Go for the swap, I guess. It's all falling apart on me. Definitely need to learn more.
It's that time again.
Yeah, that blast wave
At last.
is devastating. I just can't keep any creatures on the battlefield. I wish I had that ability right now. Definitely be board wiping them.
Get ready.
Can't attack with this. Alright, let's go for that. Card. So at this point, all I'm doing is just keeping myself alive just slightly longer till I die. Yeah, no, board wipes are probably worth it. I'm using the pre-con deck, so I didn't make the deck. I'm gonna guess that I'm probably not fighting somebody who has a pre-con.
Let's not be hasty.
Right. I'm also still mixing mechanics up.
To arms.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the game. I need more experience. Kind of why I was playing Sealed to try and unlock more cards. And honestly, Sealed is kind of one of my favorite modes in Magic. Defeat! Alright. Well, unfortunately for me, that is going to be the end of the stream. Didn't move anywhere. But we will be streaming tomorrow Divinity on our gaming channel, which is Podsixclub Gaming, on both YouTube and Twitch. And we will be back Sunday with Dr. Venture Sr. joining me again for some Arena, where we'll be doing the Planecation event, which is, I've already forgotten. It was mentioned earlier. Standard Shakeup, that's what it is. Where 20 of the best cards in Magic have been banned from the format, so you gotta bring your jank. And yeah, if you're new around here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful things. Follow if you're on Twitch. There is a link for this game below too, if you want to get it, which has an affiliate link for it, which gives me personally raffle tokens. Those are going to kick back if you buy packs. Feel like I'm forgetting something else. Thanks a lot. And yeah, thanks for everybody who came out and chatted and hung out. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. I actually got to find my thank you for watching screen, so it'll take me a second. But yes, thank you for watching.